Good morning, family. Welcome back to my channel. So, the weather is amazing. Like, it's so cool and beautiful. It's in its early 70s, and it's like 6 something in the morning, right? And I'm like, oh shit, fall is knocking around the door. And I didn't do my video for my fall seeds that I'm going to be sewing, and I need to, because I don't have a lot of time before I get to my first frost date or going into like those really cold moments. And during the fall, we're gonna have lesser daylight and more, I guess, darker time frame, something like that, lesser sun hours. And I need to start my seeds ASAP. But anyway, if you haven't already, subscribe. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share, like, and comment. Don't forget to hit your post notification bell, because I do post every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. I had to figure, I just literally caught a brain fart. 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, let's get into this video. So today, since it's a beautiful day, I do have some things to do today, but I wanted to take you along with my garden update and what I'm doing. Right now I have 2 1-gallon buckets that's been sitting for at least 5 minutes. I have some Epsom salt in there. If you do not know, Epsom salt and water is very good for your plants. So I am going to water my floral plants out front, just to help them. It's really good. I added 2 tablespoons per gallon in cool, warm-ish water and shook it well, of course, and I'm just letting it sit. It's been about 5 minutes, so they're about ready to, pour into my plants. And I'm going to use like a measuring cup. This one here, I'm just going to pour in and go from there. I don't want to really drown my plants. I just want to kind of like help them out. So the magnesium and the Epsom salt is going to tremendously help them, get them through this next hurdle of season changing. So that's what I'm about to do right now. Yeah. That's what I'm about to do. And then once I finish that, I'll talk more on fall planting. I have a note. I left it in the house, but I do have I wrote some notes of some things you can truly fall to winter have in your garden. And I'm just going to read over that. I will do a video going through what I'm going to be potting, and I'm a companion pot. A lot of them, I'm torn between 8 to 12 containers. A lot of my summer stuff that is like hit or miss, that didn't make it too far, I might just like toss out and start over. I don't know just yet, guys. Don't hold me to it, but by the time I really do start to do my seeds, I will know by then if I should keep those plants or not. We're going to go through this together. So let's get the watering and go from there.
Hey, To whoever may need this nugget of encouragement, things will be alright, so quit your worrying. I get it, the odds seem stacked back against the wall, but even consider it such, know you'll stand tall. Sat and watch from the sidelines one too many times. Wicked games we play make me wanna lose my mind. Found solitude knowing it'll be over soon. Ever need a boost, count on me for the 1-2. Trouble don't last when the tough get going. Baby, all we do is win, so show me my opponent. Adversity, doubt, stress, could care less, cause how we handle those like an S on our chest. Super proud of how we held it down on the way up. Can't wait for our day to ball, this is a layup. Nobody ever said this would be easy, but trust when I say that you got it. I know you've been looking for a breakthrough, trying our best to make do. Every day is something new, but change gon' come, oh yes it's true. Brighter days are straight ahead. Follow me, won't be misled. Just look up, don't hang your head, and we'll get to the promised land. Somebody loves you, please don't forget such. Take your time, no need to feel rushed. We gon' shine somehow one day. Word to O'Shea, today's been a good day. Don't let one bad apple spoil the tree. The fruits of our labor seem ripe, can't you see? A little insight so they'll never dim your light. Been wrong for too long, this here feels so right. Leave your fears in the rear view, right now on a mission. Tryna stay the course on this road to redemption. Giving up seems tempting, but no need, cause I got you and you got me.
Okay guys, so I have watered all of my garden from the front of the house to the back of the house. And so I have a list. The chart that I'm going to go with that's going to give me some understanding on this year's better planned fall garden, because again last year I had 4 things that was wrong for my fall garden that got me through almost to my winter time frame. So this year I'm a little bit more planned and strategic. So I'm gonna show you my chart, and again, you guys already know I'm a container gardener, just gardener. So these are my things. It's 8 circles on this side, and okay, it's 8 on both sides. So the reason I'm doing this is because one, I need to truly maximize my space, right? Truly. On top of that, I definitely need to companion grow, especially if I want a full harvest. And right now, it's the perfect time to start doing it because you have a lot of cold weather plants, and not just that, I want to see what I can grow, basically, you know. So this is the list of stuff you can grow in the fall, and I'm going to actually venture out and overwork myself. And I say that because if you guys have been following me, y'all know I work the hell out of myself doing my garden now. And so yeah, I'm going to overwork myself tremendously during the fall. So I lost a lot of seeds. I just had to go, I'm just going to have to go and rebuy them, basically. So I'm going to start getting them now, the things that I want. So this list here is all of the things that you can basically grow during the fall and going into your winter. Some of them are a little shaky, if that's what I'm going to do. But I'm gonna chance it. So a good 95% of the shit on here is fall and winter capability, right? I do still have some seeds remaining in my jar here that I'm going to go through and see if they're on my list. If they are, I'm not buying them. I'm just not about to spend extra money having duplicate or triple of the amount of seeds when I could have use that money for another seed that I really do need. So if that makes sense. Okay, so and I will announce some things you can companion grow in here as well, but I'm not going to go in depth of what I'm going to companion grow just yet. So just to give you a heads up, so starting with the back page, right? And this is called fall right now in the August September time frame, depending on when you start, all the way through up until your first frost or last frost. I don't quite, I think you can continue. I think they're really hardy for the winter, so whatever. So again, here we go. Celery. Celery is one of those things you can truly grow right now. It is so much better growing celery than going to the grocery store, because typically when I go to the grocery store, I get celery, like just one head bulk of celery. I only use like 1 to 2 stems from it, and I put the rest in the refrigerator, and it goes bad. When you grow celery of your own, guys, you can take off pieces of stalk and it continues to grow. Like, it don't go bad. So that is something you need to be putting in your, if you eat celery, that is something you really need to grow. Leeks. I want to try leeks. I've been curious about it. I've had it in like certain things, but never grew it myself, so I'm going to do that. Green onions and onion scallions, guys, I grow them like crazy. I've heard some gardeners say they have issues with it. I don't know. them things grow like disrespectfully in mine. So I chop them down, and y'all, I did a video, and y'all saw the video of me chopping them down to start them over, and they're extraordinarily long. Like, they grow like this in my garden. They are like weeds in my garden. They grow rapidly. So I'm not complaining about it. I'm just telling you, I will continue to grow green onions and scallions and onions and all that beautiful. And chives. Chives is another thing you want to grow. Fennel, dill, cilantro, cauliflower, and I have varies, because I am going to again do variations of cauliflower that I'm going to grow. Brussels sprouts, I'm going to try them. I tried last year, and oof, it really wasn't the best. I don't know if this is the best time for them. This is one of the things that I'm kind of like playing with, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if this is the best season for, but I'm going to try it anyway. Why not, right? Cabbages. Okay, there's variations of cabbages that I do want to grow. Garlic, I am going to be growing a lot of garlic, because garlic is an absolute pest control. Sage, I'm going to grow a lot of sage, a lot. Sage is a good thing to companion into your vegetables or whatever. Sage, y'all. Broccoli, I'm going to do variations of broccoli, collards, spinach. Rosemary is a staple, as well as, like, to add as a pest control. Where am I at? Romaine, I'm going to do variations of romaine, kale, beets, carrots, mints. I do want some variation of mints. I do have some in my greenhouse, but I'm going to get some more, and I'm going to put them in there and let them grow. I want chocolate mint so bad. Right now I have peppermint, spearmint, and strawberry mint, but I want chocolate mint so bad. Squash and zucchini, guys, those are good. Now cucumbers, again, that's something I'm like tossed up in the air. I don't quite know if I can start them in the fall winter. I'm gonna try it. You know what, why not, right? Okra, I have my okras seeded right now. Some are trying to germinate in the greenhouse. I'm just going to play along with it. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. Lettuce is very good. Swiss chard, mustard greens, peas, bok choy, sorrel, which I have some in it, but I do want some more. And then I have some flowers, marigold. I don't know if I'm saying it right. And I'm actually petunias, and there's pansies, dahlias, and there are other ones. Roses is good, they say, to start now. Latanis, I don't know, I could be saying this all absolutely wrong. Petinis and plum. I don't plumagos, something of those natures. Okay, so let's go on the other side. Tomatoes. I don't quite know if I can grow them in the winter, fall times. I'm going to try. I do have my starters that has been growing tremendously, right? When they go into their true seeds, I researched how to grow them, container grow them in bottles. So I'm going to do a video on that when they get into true leaves to save space, because I am trying to at least have 10 at minimum container growings, which means I'm a companion a lot of things. So yeah. Basils, if I haven't said it, cilantros, peppers, onions, lettuce, radishes, beans. I don't know about corn. I'm going to try corn. We're going to see how that works. Again, sage, pumpkins, dill, beets, chives, carrots, onions, thyme, strawberries, garlic, eggplants for sure. Bok choy. I have no bok choy. I had a seed pack of it. I am not going to sit in and be sad over stuff I can't control. Broccoli rabe, bush beans for sure, Oregon, parsnips, turnips. I always say this wrong. Kohlrabi, greens, Swiss chard, and again broccolis. Okay, so what I would say, when you are companion growing, for instance, right, you can put like your collards, cabbage, and onions, rather you're doing scallions or your onions, in a container, at least in the size bracket 5 gallons or higher containers, and that right there will pest control for sure. You can also add sage in something with, you know, 1 or 2 different other varieties of veggies that you're growing that also is pest control. You can do rosemaries, garlic, all of those I would say to add in to your container growing or bed growing or whatever to counteract against all of your pests. That right there, guys, will help you tremendously. But yeah, that is basically it, guys. Thank you again. Love you dearly. It's such a beautiful day. The watering helped tremendously. I use that that I can't think thing that I pull the water into the measuring cup, because it gave me perfect amount of water to dump into each container to, one, not only water but also give it the magnesium it needs. So they are watered for today. But yeah, guys, love you dearly. Again, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Don't forget to follow me on my social media, and don't forget to hit that post notification bell so you don't miss when I post every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys,